What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm handsome.
I'm surrounded by liars.
I'm fly.
I'm still sad the Eagles, or nah, the Phillies lost.
I was about to say, Kurt, don't jinx us.
Don't.
I'm sad that we didn't play this today.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. Astro, crazy, sexy, cool. Seeing how crazy, sexy, and cool y'all are, why don't y'all hit that subscribe button and become a real redeemer today. Also, make sure you jump your crazy ass onto the Patreon. It's a sexy place. And it's a cool time.
That's crazy, young.
Yeah. So you're going to love it there. Be there with the stars and Astro.
Knock, knock.
All right now. All right, now you lost me.
I'm just trying to let it breathe. It's got a little rocky.
What is going on here, yo?
Rocky and Ginger, that is. Yeah, they're long time.
Oh, that's right. They are a part of it.
Yeah, this is special Patreon request from Jules, by the way, longtime supporter of the channel. I think after we did the last Astro stuff, she was trying to put us on some more shit.
Niga Bolawa.
Nice.
But yeah, Rocky and Ginger was when we did was that the brief track or the Get?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the brief track.
That was one where they did basically the calisthenics in the middle for the breakdown.
Smoking it.
Yeah, that joint was fire.
Now that's something that should have went. No mind.
Yeah, they didn't pick.
I know. I just thought about it because you said it. Now that would have been a crazy.
We talked about it.
That's
when we
more
did the joint.
Possibly
compatible.
against, like red lights or something like that. I don't know vibe-wise how it would line up.
Vibe wise, probably not, but it's just
I'm sure
anything
some
with
sneaky
2 on
picks out
people
there.
is going to look, but vibe wise, I'm not sure. But yeah, no long talk. We could jump into this.
See what we got.
Niga Bolawa.
Keep my comments to myself.
Diagon Alley.
It's like a shrink.
No, I just don't like that the star is up and I see the firstborn children.
Oh shit! Damn, Pharaoh. Watch your back.
Yeah, you can't talk about. Never mind.
No, you cannot.
All the niggas be like, yeah, he's like, what you say? Yeah, I should done too.
I apologize.
Take
Don't-
your class.
Watch a movie.
Donate some subscribers.
Nah, oh fuck, nah, what's that?
Oh, he's dead.
That nigga probably can see through the wall.
대체 못할 영원 매년 숨쉴 공간 없이 채워 뭔가 느낌이 와 이미 본능적인 액션 서로 반응하는 feeling 순간
Sun High was the other one.
Crazy sexy cool 아찔함에 바람이 스쳐만 느껴봐 이제부터 네가 주고 싶은 바람이 너의 숨결 같아 미치겠어 So easy to love you So easy to love you 눈이 부셔고
Got that cool bass line.
Lion, a Witch, and a Wardrobe. We're going to Narnia.
지금부터 오직 네가 내 세상이 커진 기분
Hey,
미치겠어 So easy to love you So easy to love you 눈이 부셔 gorgeous baby
they always getting busy on some dance shit.
향기로운 순간 바람처럼 물러서 헤어날 수 없게 해 To love, love, love
I like that. Yeah, that's nice.
마냥 귀엽기만 한 줄 알았던 너를 가까이에 서 보니까 색 달라 하루하루 다른 모습
See, we know Rocky real.
끝까지 난 널 잡아 Pretty sexy face it body 너에게 반한 순간 같이 나는 많이 필요하지 않았다는 첫눈에 난 반해버린 거야 body
Oh, got him. So got you. Next time, get consent, bro. Like the beginning of a horror movie. She was out of this world.
She was a beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
That was fire. I don't think it's over though.
Yeah.
Security.
Crazy, sexy, cool. 아찔함에 끝. 미치겠어. So easy to love you. So easy to love you. Crazy, sexy, cool.
Yo, shorty.
Interesting.
아찔함에 끝.
Is that one of them in a wig?
Yeah.
Okay.
You started it over.
Even felt a little ET-ish and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So I felt a little bit of Spielberg influence.
Okay, not the what does it say? The BFG.
Scary stories.
Uh,
The Dream Warriors. Like, a little bit of everything.
I think me and Kurt talked about this last time when we did the Candy Sugar Pop joint. With they choreo and they energy, they seem like they always having fun. I guess I just really love their camaraderie. They just feel so happy and have a certain energy about them on like everything we've seen so far. Everything just seems like super playful, but like still like decent technique as far as like their vocal line, what Rocky and Jinjin did with the rap stuff. And just even how like the choreo is executed at like a high level, but it's still like the personality and playfulness inside of it. They just do a good job too of giving you enough personality for you to kind of want to keep doing a little bit more of the group. You know, sometimes we have these groups where not so much we do one-offs, but like we might be time constricted a little bit, and it'd be like, yo, you know, this group was cool. Hopefully we can get back to them. They do tracks and make you not kind of want to leave away from that for the night and shit. Where it's just like, yo, let's kind of sneak one more in and see what's going on. But shout out to Jules, man. I like this a lot. This had like a cool vibe. I like the guitar ripped and just like the BPM it was in and stuff. Not so much like Maroon 5-ish, but just like those pop songs that were like 2012 to like 16. They kind of have that era of like pop elements.
Definitely a Bruno Mars-ish type of song. With the Michael Jackson-esque bass line and everything like that.
And I feel like he kind of I ain't gonna say rejuvenated it, but he's like the next layer of
him
like
and Chris
pop,
with songs like Fine China and everything like that. Definitely.
Good Chris love.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly though and shit. Just that, not like the new iteration of pop and shit, but pop was in a certain pocket, at least to me, in the 10s through 14 maybe and shit.
Yeah,
and
pop,
then
pop
just,
it got more ballady and kind of.
I like that though too.
It went super ballady and super EDM, so it was like a big two sides of the spectrum and everything. Yeah, whereas Bruno Mars kind of went in the middle of that, where I could give you a ballad, I can give you this, then I can give you jams with some ballad type vocals layered over and everything like this. This is a cool, nice, jiggy kind of song and everything like that. Like I said, when we did the Astro Jones originally, that's when I forgot what song I listened to, and then this came up right after it on YouTube or whatever like that, and I was just like, oh no. Plus it's called Crazy Sexy Cool. I mean, shout out to TLC, Why not? I love the energy. I definitely like the vocals a little bit more than the raps from Rocky and Ginger, even though they were good. But the crazy, sexy, cool, I really like that. Those vocal inflections on that one. As far as the video, it was cool. As far as like the living in the, I guess that's supposed to be their dorm, but it kind of reminds me of movies like An Orphanage and stuff like that.
Get the Annie vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, the little kids going out and seeing what's going on or trying to find something and stuff like that. This dropped on Halloween, so it's appropriate and it fits. But cool song overall.
I like the song as well. Find the chorus very catchy, the crazy, sexy, cool. Thank you, Nick, for saying that. I was going to ask you who requested this as well. Shout out to you, Jules, because this was a banger. Please request more from Astro. Since you know what we like, please continue, Redeemers. Please send more.
We've been saying it for like 2 weeks.
Like, y'all know what we like. Continue.
Never again.
Y'all know what we like.
But I like the video a lot, though. Also, it makes you want to watch it. It's like a story behind it. It's very entertaining, funny as well. Once you realize the ending, I like this.
I thought the video was definitely entertaining. Aside from the song, I definitely love the song. But I thought the video was very well done. The storytelling was pretty good. It definitely gave me, I think, from the beginning, I was like Lion Witch in the Wardrobe vibes. Kind of like Orphan Children off in a strange place. Being taken to magical places, following, a mystical creature or figure or whatever. A little bit of the elements also give me kind of like Beautiful Dark Twisted. Like, if you've ever seen the extended video, his girlfriend essentially came from the stars, came from the sky or whatever.
Phoenix.
And then fell to earth and then re-rose back into the sky again at the end of it. That's a little darker than this. However, this is definitely a good vibe. But definitely, I would agree, definitely does give like the Steven Spielberg vibe, especially like the blue lighting and, everything else kind of does give we always talk about movies like What Mac and Me and Batteries Not Included and things like that. It definitely does kind of fit it fits that vein. Or even like the lighting and aesthetic almost kind of reminds me of the way Moonwalker was shot.
Oh yeah, good John.
Where nighttime is really just kind of a lot of blue light.
Yeah, because I was about to say Christmas Carol or something.
Right.
Fucking one of the Ghost of Christmas Past is about to pop up and shit.
No
Damn,
shit.
Now this really does hit like the eerie blue lighting and everything.
Or even Ghost. When they were in the mansion right before everything popped off, like that blue light is nighttime or moonlight or whatever. It definitely gives that vibe. This was definitely a good joint. The song was crazy. I love the progression throughout the production. That chill love, I love that part. It's just enough of a change in the melody to keep you interested and make you want to hear the next part of the song that it connects to. You never felt bored listening to the song. You never kind of was like, all right, cool, that's nice. Let's get to the next part. Everything just kind of flows. Like, you can listen to the song like maybe 3 or 4 times and just like get something new out of it, whether it's a production beat that you didn't hear the first time, or maybe it's like another thing too. The way the song was sung, the register is actually pretty high, and I love that. Like, especially when they started doing the harmonies and the layering and the hook. Right, it was just like. All right, man. The layering was so nasty, like for it to be a high register song. It's definitely it stands out among like most songs that you would hear in K-pop, especially with that funk guitar, that funk bass on the bottom part, just kind of controlling everything under. It definitely gave them the freedom to kind of move wherever they needed to and wherever they want to as far as an arrangement. This was just a good John. I'm playlisting this.
Yeah, this shit is catchy
I like
as
that
shit.
enthusiasm.
Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. It was as we said, just some of the filmmaking aspects behind it. I really enjoyed all the kind of Spielberg sort of influences. I would say throughout there. Like I said, a little bit of E.T. It seemed like a little bit of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and just kind of even holding like the kind of Super 8 in the beginning, kind of aspect.
Like the movie Super 8.
Exactly, and that had touched on even Spielberg had said that's what he started filming with and everything like that, and it was just kind of home videos, and it just I don't know, it kind of really
That was a love letter.
really harkened back. Even the glasses almost felt Spielberg-esque, the big circular black glasses and everything. Yeah, so I don't know, I just got a lot of Spielberg vibes with that, and as you had said, Keith, with the that cool blue light, but it's kind of like not really necessarily dark seemingly, but just echoing that blue to kind of hue the moon. But the way they played off of that to balance out when the actual light came in, it kind of created a really great aesthetic between the warms and cools in the colors, and it was something that added a lot to the kind of magic, mystique, magical wonder-esque sort of aspect of the video. I didn't even necessarily think of Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe until you had said it, but definitely that that new world that you get to explore afterwards after going through through like that doorway and everything. So I thought all that was infused really well. And as Lo had said, knowing that this did come out on Halloween, I don't know some of the horror aspects of it, the bed, the dreary kind of forest setting and things of that nature were intended, but it did fit really well within that vibe, so I could certainly understand if that was the case. And just how much humor and lightheartedness they infuse. They infuse so much personality within all the tracks that we end up hearing. There's always like standout takeaway moments that are just from their personality. So they just seem like, I don't know necessarily as far as if they have any variety content or anything like that, but they seem like really funny individuals who gel really well together. And that's something that's a compliment to really say to any group. The musicality of it, I did like. It was really, it had a nice smooth groove to it, and it was just really like kind of laid back, and it didn't feel like it felt like the beat was perfect for it. It didn't do too much or too little. Their vocals on it were really great, and I love the kind of switch off between Rocky and Jinjin, particularly, and just even some of the lyricism in there. Because it's hard to portray love in a new way that hasn't been portrayed, you know what I mean, as far as like this new person or this wonder of this love and everything like that. So to kind of articulate lyrics that reference some of those things, like the person's breath being like this aroma, like this flowery aroma that's like drift into you like the wind and everything like that, like just like little poetic elements like that, as far as putting your flavor and your emphasis on something that's been told throughout the history of the world, essentially. So I just really always love the unique and creative ways that writers can kind of still convey those feelings in a way that feels true to their own. And lastly, I just wanted to touch on some of the choreography that we were seeing in here. Even though it was in slow-mo, some of the moves that they were hitting were really particularly stunning as well. And we know that they can dance their asses off, so that was something that was really great to see as well. And even the little like hopscotch sort of aspect of the ground that they were dancing on was like seemingly posters that they had made on their own, which kind of called into the little innocence aspect of it. Like it was something they just kind of made to keep with that magical essence of innocence, it seemed. But yeah, all in all, I love the production behind this, how cinematic their videos feel while also being so funny. They are incredible with all the vocals that we hear from them, and we know they're incredible with choreography as well. And even, honestly, the rap. So, I mean, just they're really seeming like all-rounders all the way through, and they have a really distinct personality to them. So I'm definitely eager to check out more Astro. And thanks, Jules, for the request.
Real quick, doesn't especially in the beginning when they're in the orphanage or whatever, kind of gives you almost like the first two Harry Potter movie, Christopher Columbus type vibe.
Yeah.
And I told you, Chris
atmosphere.
was so cool at world building and kind of putting you in like a fantasy vibe. Because I don't know, it's like with certain color palettes and stuff, it feels out of this world.
That's what it is. It is that especially kind of like what Kurt was alluding to, the darks and the lights and like Chris, like especially when we see in Harry Potter, he'll just throw a orangish light in a dark room, and that'll be like, the magic, or like when Harry picked up the wand, where the fuck that light come from that lit him up? You know what I mean? It just come out of nowhere. But we didn't care because it symbolizes the magic of the moment. I kind of get that same vibe here. Not so much when they're outside in the world, but definitely when they're in the
what's ironic about the
room.
two of them as well? The fact that I had mentioned a little bit of Spielberg's work, and you had mentioned Chris Columbus with the Harry Potters. Both of those films are scored by John Williams, and a lot of these sequences felt like they could have a John Williams like kind of score over top of it. So I don't know if that's inherent to that innocence that kind of protrudes throughout Spielberg's work and Chris Columbus's work as well. But it just really harkened back to some of those times for sure.
Yeah, and with, like I said, I always bring up Chris too because like Chris was like the writer for like Gremlins, Goonies,
Home Alone.
He's the director for all the Home Alone movies, for Percy Jackson. Yeah, for first two. I think Percy Jackson. Almost any of those kid movies or movies that are kind of out of this world, he has a real good touch. He has like a real good touch on and shit like that. So it's just definitely was getting those vibes early on. And Spielberg is another one of those people who kind of did that too. But Chris, I guess you could argue, came up with Spielberg and isn't a Spielberg copy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they share playbooks.
Yeah.
They share John Williams.
Yeah. You got anything else you want to add?
Crazy, sexy, cool.
Jump in the comments, man. Tell us how y'all felt about this. This was really great, man. Just a good blend of like those low falsettos and then rap line and then a cool storyline, color palettes, everything. 10 out of 10. Dope joint. Thank you, Jules. Give us more content from Astro. Love y'all. Holla at y'all.
Take
Peace.
care.